Welcome to the Popcorn Talk Network, for the online broadcast network that features movie discussion, news, and interviews. Press 1. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies. From the Popcorn Talk Network, the online broadcast network for movie talk, and the Schmoes know, this is Box Office Breakdown. Information and commentary on weekly movie box office.
Hello, everybody, and happy MLK Day. We are here for Box Office Breakdown, and I'm going to forewarn you. I like to give you warnings in the beginning of the show, and my warning for this week is that I've been on an emotional roller coaster this morning.
So have I.
Why have you been on an emotional roller coaster?
I'm weighing a lot of decisions.
Heavy things on your shoulders?
Too much. I feel like Atlas right now. The weight of the world is on my shoulders.
Of course. Okay, well, you sit there in your suffering. Also, you guys, JTE is here. He is just in the booth this week.
Yes. I'm here, guys. Got engineer and host. Double threat.
Yes, you can
double
do it
poof.
all.
Double poof. He's double poofing.
Or he's just awesome. I'm going to go with he's just awesome.
He might be.
I'm
might?
Yeah. He's definitely here.
Yeah, so if I randomly break out in tears or angry yelling today.
Sarah was robbed over the weekend.
I wasn't robbed over the weekend. I was robbed last night / this morning.
I wasn't anywhere near the vicinity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. You're supposed to look after my car. You're my neighbor.
I look after your car when it's around the house.
That's true.
So what happened?
I literally get in my car and I look over my shoulder because, I don't know.
You're already in the car.
I got in the car before I noticed that my window had been mashed in. Yes. Okay. But it was on the passenger side. It wasn't on the driver's side.
Gotcha.
So I didn't know. They didn't take too much though. So I'm like, it's all right. I was just like, hey.
Where did it happen?
Los Feliz.
I know a lot of criminals over there. You know what? I'll make a call. See who did it.
You're going to find my duffel? They stole my duffel bag.
Maybe I'll have it next week on next week's show.
This is your neighborhood. Why aren't you doing like a neighborhood watch or something?
I'll make a call.
He's going to find it for me.
I know some guy.
He promised.
Yeah.
So I should have all my stuff returned.
I know the people who run the crime syndicate over there.
All right, so let's get into this week's numbers, which were very interesting. Let's start with number 5, Selma. I mean, it went down. It was only 8.78 million, and that's breaking into 2,000 theaters. So it's going up in theaters this week. But for I don't know, it does fit the weekend.
MLK weekend.
It is MLK weekend.
Yes, that's where I screwed up.
I didn't have it in the top 5.
Because I thought it was President's Day. If I knew it was MLK, I got to watch my holidays. I would have definitely had Selma.
They got these things called calendars. They're really cheap.
Yeah, I know.
I also saw Selma this weekend, and it is fantastic.
Did you cry?
JT, amazing.
Amazing, right? My favorite movie of the year.
I was almost crying the whole entire time.
Man, tears were shed.
Lighting great, acting great, the scene selections, the script, everything was fantastic in this movie. I'm so happy it cracked the top 5. Let's go to number 4, Taken 3, dropping 62% to 14.6 million. We're not surprised.
Big fall off. I was surprised.
You're surprised?
I thought it would have some legs a little bit. I mean, listen.
I told you, it's just the hardcore fans who saw it that first weekend. And there's enough out there that they don't need to see anything. There's no rewatchability in this.
I underestimated.
Unless you're a huge fan, you're not going to go see this movie.
I underestimated a certain movie, which we'll be getting to very soon.
Yeah.
Is it number 3, Paddington?
No, I think I had that right at number 3.
I think you did do Paddington, our family-friendly feature of the weekend. 18.9 million. That is its opening number. Little Bear's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Pretty well. Going up to number 2, The Wedding Ringer. Kevin Hart going with 20.6 million. Definitely these numbers are coming in because of his name.
He's got pull. He does. When it comes to comedies, I mean, this ain't as big as Ride Along, but it's a healthy take.
And it's the same weekend as Ride Along.
Was it really?
I believe Ride Along was this exact same weekend last year.
Yeah, Ride Along did like 40.
Yeah, it held the record that was then beaten by, I believe, this number 1 of MLK weekend, American Sniper, breaking tons of records with $89.5 million opening. It spread to 3,555 theaters.
Unbelievable.
Because
Brilliant
it was
marketing.
only in 4 before.
Yes.
And we should have definitely predicted this giant jump because it was doing incredible in those 4 theaters.
Yeah,
It's
but this
per
is
theater
Marvel
average.
money.
I mean,
this
it is.
Guardians of the Galaxy opening weekend money.
It is.
For a hard R.
I mean, you got A+ cinema scores. Every like redneck gun owner in the world goes to see one movie a year, and this was the movie. So it's like, hey, Barbara, get your dress on. We're gonna go eat some ribs, and then go see American Sniper, and then we're gonna go home and do something later. And 9 months later, they're gonna have a baby named probably Cooper or something.
Maybe, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe with the kid named Cooper, we're going to see a rise in the name in the next couple of years.
Correct.
But what we are saying is, like, for an R-rated movie, this had a huge numbers. But if you look at the audience it is targeting, it covers a lot of ground, especially domestically. Armed forces, you've got middle America, you've got Bradley Cooper has a strong, like, girls love him. Also, you've got the Oscar nods. Like, it's hitting everyone who does see rated R films. It's not really pushing anyone out besides people who can't get into the theater.
Brilliant marketing, brilliant release date. I mean, everything worked. And it's America's at war right now with itself, so people want to see this stuff. So why not like watch this guy do the sniper? It's very intriguing. I mean, this movie's going to make upwards probably close to $300 million. It's going to get curiosity money, which is huge in movies. Something like this comes out, it's like...
And word of mouth is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
And if you look at the marketing, like, people have been acknowledging the fact that this isn't just a war movie that they're telling you is happening only outside of the country. They have brought the marketing to, like, the U.S. home story, like, what's going on here. There's these 2 different halves of the movie going on, and they've been marketing that way. So that might be bringing more people into the seats, thinking that it does have more of a character storyline than just a war storyline.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
how much do you guys think this is? How much of this do you credit to Bradley Cooper being a star, getting the Oscar nomination? Because even with, I mean, I never thought he would open a movie this strong before.
Maybe 30%.
I think that I think that his name's strong. I think 30%. If you look at Silver Linings Playbook. Silver Linings Playbook also was Bradley Cooper headlining, Oscar nods, so supposedly really good film, darker material, not aimed at the kids, but who was bringing in the numbers for that is still probably Jennifer Lawrence. But he's been smart in who he's aligned himself with and how he's kind of expanded himself to the female audience, to everyone else. He went from being such a guy's guy with A-Team and The Hangover, and then he kind of broadened his appeal. He brought in an international appeal. He brought in the female audience with movies like Silver Linings Playbook. And so I think that his star power is definitely rising. And when he didn't get an Oscar nod for Silver Linings Playbook or really for like American Hustle, people are going on his team. Like how people line up for Leonardo DiCaprio. People are starting to line up for Bradley Cooper, thinking like how great he is and really wanting him to be acknowledged.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he like I said, I predicted he would get an Oscar nod. It was just his time, and this is the movie. I mean,
do you think he's gonna win?
It's possible. Absolutely, it's possible. I mean, look, this movie is going to be probably the breakout movie of 2015. Obviously, I mean, nobody expected to do this much money. I mean, I had it predicted at like $37 or $40 million or something like that. This movie.
I wonder if definitely the book has to be coming to play this also. I mean, it was a best-selling book. So,
but they haven't even had to capitalize on that. Like that hasn't really. That
no one's
hasn't
even saying
been
that. Yeah.
the front of the marketing where you see. Like, when things are named after a book, that is what people run with.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, of course.
It is out there. It's, like, Unbroken, even. Like, people push the fact that it's made for a book. And this has had such strong legs, marketing-wise, casting-wise, obviously Clint Eastwood, that it hasn't even had to push that front forward. I would say that a lot of people don't know it's a book.
Yes, I would say that.
He's a character that I think people have heard about before. So it's going off that. Also, I think the trailers were fantastic. Some of the best trailers I saw last year. It was almost one scene. It was the opening of the movie where there's like a sniper scenario.
Yep.
And I think that just brought most people in, honestly. Like, remember 300? No one thought 300 was going to open as good as it did. One of the reasons why it did, not has anything to do with this movie, but the trailer was awesome.
And speaking of 300, if you look at, this is off of Box Office Mode, so thank you very much. 300 came in the 5th place for R-rated openings. American Sniper is coming in at number 2.
Oh, it shattered every single January record there is imaginable.
And that's only 2 million behind The Matrix Reloaded.
Oof.
Which is crazy. That is a franchise. That is a huge action movie, huge stars, like already had a built-in audience. American Sniper's coming from like nothing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yes, the book, yes, people know the character, but in comparison to The Matrix Reloaded, which was at the number 1 spot, and it passed another Bradley Cooper film, The Hangover Part 2, R-rated movie, 85.9. So it jumped that by about 4 million.
Well, like I said, this movie gets all the Duck Dynasty people to go see a flick. You know, my brother went and seen this flick. He hasn't seen a movie since like Full Metal Jacket.
Is your brother a Duck Dynasty person?
Yeah, he's that guy.
Interesting.
Well, he's not really Duck Dynasty, but he like watches that show. I'm like, I don't watch that stuff. But then he went to the movies and seen this, and he did the same exact thing. You take you take the old ball and chain to the Chili's or something like that, or whatever they have out there, Ruby Tuesdays.
Chili's? Is that where most people went after?
Yeah, no, they went before it, and then they go watch this guy, and then people have sex for the first time in like 6 months.
I'm gonna just not listen to him for a little bit. JT, let's me and you ignore Finstock and talk about international numbers.
He's been off all day. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, I've had a rough couple of weeks.
Are you emotional distress?
Yeah.
So the Atlas over here, self-titled, is going through some emotional distress.
Yeah.
All right, Taken 3 grossed another $31.4 million overseas, pushing its total to a nice $99 million. The action flick's top international market this weekend was the UK, with 5.4 million from 800 locations. Global total 147.8. Yeah.
Yeah, it's at least Black Hat. Black Hat didn't open internationally, did it? Black Hat didn't even open in America.
Oh yeah, we didn't even acknowledge it because I think it was number 10?
Or maybe even.
I know it was number. Yeah, Black Hat. Just to throw it out there, domestic numbers for Black Hat opened at number 10 this week. Talk about huge star power with Chris Hemsworth. Also, when you're looking at budgets, Black Hat had a $70 million budget.
That's crazy for $4 million.
And it got $3.8 million opening weekend. Ouch, that hurts. Whereas you look at American Sniper, which had a $58.8 million budget, it's already at 89. You're talking about Wedding Ringer, 23 million, Taken 3, 48. Let's jump down to Black Hat. Once again, 70 million, brought in about under 4.
Michael Mann is not, I mean, I've met him a couple times. He's not the nicest guy in the world, so I'm not really angry about this. But a white hacker named Hathaway that's jacked and beautiful looking. I mean, are you kidding me?
The believability is a little frustrating.
Yeah, but I mean, hackers are like usually like fat little white guys who live in their like grandma's basement, or like an Asian guy who's just angry at the world. Like not Chris Hemsworth.
I don't know many hackers.
I mean, they need to, wake up and smell what North Korea's cooking. I do think they
were definitely pushing.
Can I also just say I'm the only one that predicted this thing would not even make the top 5.
That's true, but
I knew. I like to think. I always say I like to think I have my finger to the pulse of the people, but I was off on American Sniper. Yeah. So I might have caught that right, but I redeemed myself with my Black Hat prediction.
Okay.
That's true. Sure. I mean, I did go 4 for 5, but I did win again.
You were still saying that it was going to come in like number 6, and it came in number 10. So I don't know how right you were. All right, let's go back to international
he was dead
numbers.
Wrong about Sniper. He had American Sniper at number 4.
Boo, JT.
Some people were telling him to renounce his citizenship.
We are going to international numbers again. Okay. Thank you. All right, Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb, which domestically is at number 11, internationally raked in 17.8 million overseas for a total of 179.9 million. Globally, so including domestic, 280.8 million. This movie's still kicking.
Yeah.
Still going. And
making that money.
And a number 1 debut of $15 million in our lovely China, helped the Seven Sons overseas tally hit 21.7 million. It's already grossed 60.5 million internationally before opening in North America.
What's Seven Sons?
Hold on, guys. Hold on. We got a special call in here.
Oh, wow.
This is surprising. Hold on one second.
Oh, no. Is it little Bobby? It can't be.
All right. Caller, you're on.
How are you?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Finstock, what's up there, buddy?
Hey, who's this?
You don't worry about who this is, Sarah. You are absolutely lovely. You are the best thing about Box Office Breakdown, and I'm so glad you guys are doing this show.
Thanks.
It sounds like Christian Harloff.
Damn right, it's Christian Harloff.
Oh, hey, man.
I just wanted to ask you guys something because I heard you talking about American Sniper. What do you think why did American Sniper do this? Like JT, dead on the money, by the way, with this is summer blockbuster numbers here. Why do you think that this movie did so well, and yet Lone Survivor, which came out around the same time, did a fraction of this?
I'm going to point fingers a little bit to the marketing of it being a dual story.
TV
having
spots.
the home front, having the war front, and colliding these two in one movie, I think really brings it in that people aren't just going in to see a ruthless battle over and over. They really, in their marketing, illustrated that this movie was going to have a lot of heart, a lot of connection to home, a lot of connection to family. So you are going to get, especially, I think, more females in the audience because of that. It's not just a war movie. It's a war movie with the aftermath, with his family, with how he's affected. So I think you can get more people than just guys in the seats.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that it's absolutely. I mean, honestly, between the two of them, I thought Lone Survivor was the superior movie. But I think that you don't you weirdo. You've been acting really weird lately.
Yeah, I know.
What's going on with you?
I'm battling a lot. I'm in a battle of good versus evil right now.
All right,
who's good? Who's evil?
Who knows? I gotta talk to him about it. But you're gonna listen. I don't want to keep you guys too long. But so, but I think that's a great point, Sarah. What you made there. But Finstock, because I'm your buddy. I just want to know. Are you gonna be able to let me know what's going on soon?
Yeah, I'm gonna release everything on Thursday's show. We're gonna figure it out.
All right. Well,
we're gonna settle. I gotta settle a score myself.
Maybe you should do some yoga.
Maybe my back is hurting.
Yeah, that's a good video. All right, thanks, guys. I just wanted to call in real quick. And Finstock, feel better, pal.
Take it easy, buddy. See you Thursday.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Christian Harloff, for calling us.
Yes.
Let's go back. Thank you. This is more American Sniper numbers. American Sniper added 9.3 million from 8 markets for an overseas tally of 25.4.
Wow.
So, not doing as well as domestic.
Yeah, but they're doing cartwheels over at Warner Brothers. Yeah. It probably looks like a musical over there right now.
It's wonderful, and it's going to make so much money.
It's like Moulin Rouge.
How about this also, the whole American Sniper thing, it really does bring Clint Eastwood back to the forefront because his last movie was Jersey Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Horribly boring movie.
Oh, my God.
Before that, honestly, J. Edgar, which a lot of people did not like, even though I kind of liked it. This really kind of, people are saying, maybe he's losing it.
Well, he's senile. He's 80-something years old, but he brought him back.
The thing is, maybe it's just because I'm such a fan of him. If I haven't told you already, I think we would have a wonderful friendship. I think he's meant to be my grandfather. But his movies are fantastic. I don't think that I saw Jersey Boys. I saw J. Edgar. Yeah, I wasn't thrilled, but to me, that didn't really damage Clint Eastwood's reputation. I like Gran Torino. I like
that was a good movie.
I like
Gran Torino's good. I like Gran Torino because he's just playing a grumpy old man, which is awesome.
Correct.
So, I don't think that this was Clint Eastwood needs to redeem himself. I didn't feel that way. I think that if anyone did feel that way, this movie did it. Great. Wonderful. Yeah. All right, but let's get into our game.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, international
game.
Yeah, foreign movie titles. Crazy ones for American movies.
Okay.
I wonder what they're going to call American Sniper in maybe Kazakhstan or whatever. Probably something
Captain America?
Good. Maybe. Another thing about American Sniper, I've seen 40 dudes wearing those sniper sunglasses and hats backwards. Everybody looks like Bradley Cooper in the street.
Is that the style now?
Yeah, it's big time.
Oh, dude, with the beard?
Have you seen
camouflage.
JT in the booth?
Yeah, he's got the same thing.
I got a full beard.
Yeah.
I grew it over the weekend.
Everybody's going to do that.
It's fake.
So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. We're going to start off with Japan here.
Nice.
For those who don't know and first time tuning in.
China might feel left out.
No, they're there. They're here.
Oh, they're here too?
Yeah, they're here too. They're
It's not a game if China's not in there.
Yeah, in anything, in any market. Japan, Monsters Ball. You know the movie where
I love that movie.
The movie where Halle Berry showed him and got peeled up and the whole thing. Okay. It's called simply Chocolate.
No. No.
Okay.
That's great.
That's a lie.
Hungry. Also known as Hungry. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. a fantastic spoof film of whatever.
Yeah, of course, with the Marlon Wayans.
Absolutely.
What?
It's called Do Not Be a Fool While Drinking the Juice in the Ghetto.
Those are interchangeable.
Yes.
You could use either of those.
Yes. Italy. Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ricky Bobby, the story of a man that can count to 1.
That's
okay.
I can buy that.
I would buy that too.
Okay. And China, the best.
Here we go.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh, man.
A trench coat man walks the streets looking for trouble.
Oh, I like that title.
not bad.
I would see that movie.
It's like
A
Doctor
trench coat man walks the streets.
That could be like
looking
Doctor
for trouble.
Strangelove, or how he learned to stop worrying and love the bomb. That could have been the subtitle for the movie.
Absolutely. So again, we'll go over these.
JT,
Yeah,
are we
hit 'em
getting
up one
any?
more time.
I like to take the hints from the live chat. Are they giving me any feedback? I typically cheat with what they say.
Joseph just said, Finstock, tell the story about Halle Berry's toes.
No.
What is that about?
No, I can't tell that one. That's not for the air.
Okay, sorry.
Japan is Monsters Ball. You know, the Halle Berry movie.
I know.
Simply called Chocolate.
Which
Is
is
it
also a
called
Johnny
Simply
Depp movie. Yeah.
Chocolate?
No, I threw
chocolate?
Simply.
Oh, you
I
threw Simply in there. See,
Yeah.
I thought it was Simply Chocolate.
I thought it was.
No,
Simply
it's just chocolate.
It's just chocolate?
Then
Yeah.
that's a lie.
That's a Johnny Depp movie.
Hungry. No,
Chocolat.
that's chocolate with the little
Same thing.
Spanish hyphen thing. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood, the spoof movie.
Love it.
Don't be a fool while drinking the juice in the ghetto.
Okay, I totally buy that one.
Yeah, it's like the same thing.
Italy, Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby, the story of a man that could count to 1.
Why are you picking all these titles that are like novels?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Seriously. All right, what's the next one?
And from China, Eyes Wide Shut, a trench coat man walks the streets looking for trouble.
See, that one I would see, so I'm going to leave that be.
Yeah.
I'm saying Simply Chocolate or whatever you call it is a lie.
I am going to go ahead and say the Ricky Bobby one is a lie. Even though it makes sense, I think he dumbed it down, and I think he's throwing a curveball.
Really? No, it's actually,
What is it?
I made up the China one. A trench coat man walks the streets looking for
Oh,
trouble.
no. No
The
one
other
won.
ones are 100% true.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
The one I would like actually see.
yeah.
All right.
Bobby put-
stumped.
He got us both that time, Sarah.
Yes.
No one got a winner.
Did
Yes.
anyone on the live chat call him out?
Boom.
We got a lot of people for Ricky Bobby. Someone said the Marlon Wayans one. Yeah, I don't see anybody picking the
Well, I guess
Eyes
congrats.
Wide Shut.
Getting
I
better
guess
at it. Boom.
congrats to stumping us all.
Yeah,
all right, let's get
not a
into
bad
our
thing.
top 5 list of this week. And since we haven't talked
Cooper.
about Bradley Cooper enough,
Can I just say something? Looking at this list, this is what surprised me more about this weekend. All these movies are not exactly what you would call, Bradley Cooper movies.
No.
He's in them,
but
but
they're
he's a
not
part of an ensemble.
true.
Correct.
Which really shocked me. I didn't think he had the kind of pull he had. Some people in the chat room are saying maybe because of Rocket Raccoon, but come on.
Yeah.
How many people even knew that was
No,
him?
I don't.
No.
In my mind, I don't associate him with Rocket Raccoon. I love Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah,
I
he's-
also like Bradley Cooper. I
he's
just
the
don't
best.
associate them.
Yeah.
All right, top 5. Number 5, going with American Hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Their nominated film.
Yeah.
Lots of Oscar buzz.
I hated that movie.
Did you hate it?
I also thought it was completely unwarranted
Listen,
with how many
it's
nominations they
stupid.
got.
yeah.
Dumb movie.
Well, it's one thing if you don't like it. It's another thing to say it's overrated. I agree it was overrated.
I will give it a good, not a great.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Finstock, you just hated it?
I hated it. I hated everything about it. I thought it was cheesy.
I thought
The whole like
I feel like that.
chic thing. It was bad.
I feel like you would love to live in that style of life.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I wish I was.
Would you love to be in the 70s?
I would. I was talking about it yesterday watching Raging Bull. I was like, the 70s would have
Were
been my
your-
time to be around. I would have destroyed. Are you kidding?
Are you kidding me? He would love bell bottoms.
I would probably be like Ray Liotta.
I could see Finstock in Studio 54. No
yeah,
problem.
me, Andy Warhol,
All right. Well,
Bianca-
Warhol would have loved you. He
Bianca
would've painted-
Jagga,
You're a Warhol painting. I could see it.
Bianca Jagga.
there you go.
It is very pop art.
Wonderful. Well, American Hustle made $250 million, which does bring it into the 5th spot on this Bradley Cooper list. Going into number 4, Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
Great comedy.
Great comedy. Again, not the star. And this was before he was Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I really liked him in that movie. And he has some really funny lines playing just the ultimate douchebag kind of boyfriend.
Douchebag.
And but he does stand out still. You rewatch it and he's funny.
I'm a little confused why Wedding Crashers is number 4 on here, because it's listed on my list as 209 million.
Oh, it might be a typo.
So I think I have a typo.
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 I have it on
Sorry.
4.
What?
It's not 4?
I have it on 4. Do you see how American Hustle has
yes.
250 and Wedding Crashers on my list has 209?
You might
Yes.
just have to flip Hustle and Crashers.
Well,
Yeah.
we might have to do some research because I think we have a typo.
Yeah.
Anyway, going into number 2 and 3, which I'm going to group together because they are the same family of films. Another fantastic comedy series, The Hangover and The Hangover 2. Hangover taking the 2nd spot, Hangover 2 taking the 3rd spot. Both breaking $250 million, with The Hangover getting to 277.
Hangover was a great movie.
Yeah.
2 and 3. Ugh.
Yeah, 2 and 3
I
were
never
not
saw
terrible.
3.
Terrible.
I never went in there for 3, and I guess
Cash
that's why it
grabs.
doesn't make this list.
Do you
'cause we only
guys-
got 1 and
Big
2
cash
listed.
grabs.
Do you guys remember all the hype that was around Hangover when it came out? I saw opening weekend at ArcLight Hollywood, and I left the theater thinking to myself, that was a funny movie.
Yeah.
But the hype that built that movie from that point on, people were saying it was like the funniest movie ever, and I don't put it in that category.
No, not one bit.
Personally, how about you guys?
Not one bit.
No.
I wouldn't even rank. If somebody said top 10 comedies, it wouldn't be there. I would have to maybe not even top 20.
Interesting.
All right,
Interesting.
agreed.
Well, I'm also going to fix this typo problem. The typo problem that we had is American Hustle should not be 250. It should be 150. So that's going to make
Yes,
the list
that's what
make
it is.
sense.
That's what it is. So
And
it's
now
still number
let's
4.
get to number 1, which is going to stay number 1.
Maybe not.
We're talking about a movie that has made $333 million. Of course, this year's or
3
past
across
year's
the board.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Now this
Yes.
is touchy, and I put it number 1 because it's hard because he's never in the movie really. It's a voiceover, but Rocket was such a character.
Like 2 minutes ago, you just said that American Sniper was probably doing well because he gained more appeal for Rocket Raccoon.
No, that's what some of the people in the chat were saying. I didn't really agree
Okay.
with that.
I was like, you're contradicting
No,
yourself.
yeah,
JT.
I don't agree with them. I don't think a lot of people make that connection.
I would agree, but I think that there's a lot of A-listers in Guardians of the Galaxy that you're not seeing them as their A-lister name, if that makes sense.
I agree with that.
Like all the villains, like there are people who have careers and big names for themselves, but Guardians of the Galaxy you're not thinking about the star power. You really do just think about the amazing movie. It made stars. It made Chris Pratt, I think, an A-lister.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think that the movie's riding on star power. I think it was just riding on a good movie.
Yeah.
A very, very good
It worked.
new interpretation.
It's good tongue-in-cheek stuff.
It's
was fun.
fantastic. It's one of my favorite movies of the entire year.
It was a lot of people's. It's like Groot Facebook things. Everybody's names
I love
that.
Groot.
Listen,
Tiny
I loved
Dancing
it.
Tree.
Spoke 3
It
words.
didn't make my top 10 this year, but
No.
You're an
here's
evil
the thing.
Grinch.
Here's the thing. It's one of the
You're an evil
funnest.
Grinch. If you can't say that, he doesn't
It's
make
one of
your
the
top 10.
funnest movies of the year. I'll give you that, but it just missed my top 10. But again, Bradley Cooper. It puzzles me how this movie drew so much money.
It's
That's because it's awesome, and you can watch it like 8 times.
it's curiosity factor again.
Curiosity
All right.
factor, yeah.
You could add, when curiosity comes into a movie, you could add 60 million to the total.
True, good point.
Because then everybody else goes and sees it. Be like, oh yeah, maybe I'll go see this because I think I'm missing
It's
something.
like a wildfire,
Well,
man.
let's
It
see
just
if there's
spreads.
any curiosity about these next upcoming films. We've got some new things opening up. Will it make a difference? Who knows? Let's talk about the first one, The Boy Next Door.
Oh yeah,
Opening in it.
I'm like the boy next door.
That was so creepy.
You know what, Sarah? You should see this movie just because of the similarities of Finstock living basically next door to you.
I'd prefer. I'm living in my unawareness, in my
Denial.
denial.
Yeah, she's very
I'm being
aloof.
naive. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not going to see this movie just on the basis if I don't want to know what's going to happen.
Roxy should probably worry a little more.
All right, Boy Next Door. For those of you who don't know, because I feel like it's just kind of been pushed this month, advertising-wise. Boy Next Door is Jennifer Lopez.
I actually want to see this movie.
Because Jennifer Lopez is in it,
Yeah.
and she wears lots of very low-cut things.
Yeah, I mean, the Golden Globes.
Oh,
Honestly,
wow.
Unbelievable.
but I honestly think that I hadn't heard about this movie until they started being like, oh, look at Jennifer Lopez and her fashion choices. She's coming out in the new movie this week.
Of
Does
course.
that make sense? Like, it was like,
Yeah.
let's attach this movie to Jennifer Lopez's fashion.
Well, look, she's cruising for a bruising in this movie.
What the heck does that mean?
It basically means she goes and, I mean, I'm not going to spoil it because there's no real spoil. Obviously,
well, the trailer tells you
everybody
basically.
knows. Yeah, she sleeps with this dude. I mean, she made her own bed. Now she's got to lie in it. Probably with him because he's a stalker. But I mean, the way you also got to look at it is, I like these movies because you take a girl with them, you see this movie. Next thing you know, you're straight to Pound Town for sure.
How so? Wait, explain.
It's because Jennifer Lopez appeals to guys and girls.
That I can agree with.
She's the ultimate, like, somebody says, hey, you want to have a threesome?
She is definitely a woman who, like, embraces her sex appeal.
Yeah.
Like, she, in every photo, it's just like, I'm not going to smile. I'm going to make a sexy face every single time.
And in person.
And she just, like, does not care. She knows she is sexy, and she owns it.
For people who haven't seen this woman in person and just watch her on TV and think she's hot, when you see this woman in person, she's the hottest woman I've ever seen in person in my whole entire life.
Holy cow.
Absolutely.
Where'd you see her?
You name it. But most of the time I see her at
Finstock will be going to see The Boy Next Door.
Oh, immediately.
Just to watch Jennifer Lopez.
You're just going there to look for older.
I feel like I feel like we often talk about the movies that Finstock is not going to see. Like, he's like, I refuse to this, I refuse to that. But if you put Jennifer Lopez in a movie, he will see it. Which is like, unlike half the world, where if you put Jennifer Lopez in a movie, they won't see it. Right.
The movie's basically Fatal Attraction, but with the roles reversed.
Yeah.
I mean, do you, Sarah, as a female, do you feel like that's a little bit of a fantasy?
I don't really have a desire to see this movie.
Okay.
Not against Jennifer. I don't feel. I love. Oh my goodness, I'm totally blanking on the name. Dance, singer, famous,
Mark
wonderful.
Anthony?
No.
Oh.
Jennifer Lopez. What made her famous?
Oh, Selena.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that movie so much.
But I was wondering, like, I mean, it's like it's got to be, it's guys' fantasies to sleep with a younger girl. Is it a girl's fantasy? Like, say you're like, 35, 40.
Honestly, I have not reached that age of my life that I would know. If I said that my fantasy was to sleep with a younger guy, that would be called a crime.
Yeah.
So no, I don't feel that way.
Yeah.
We'll check back at the end of 20 years.
Yeah, we'll check back.
Let's go into Mordecai.
Let's throw it out there.
Mordecai also coming out.
Can I make a prediction? Mordecai is going to open just like American Sniper, 90 million.
Yep, I agree. If this was an alternative world.
I was like, are you serious?
No way. Oh my God, this movie's going to bob.
This movie is going to be single digits Rotten Tomatoes, okay? This movie is going to make Black Hat money, okay?
It's going to make more than Black Hat.
Lionsgate is in damage control already. The director obviously just let Johnny Depp do whatever he does. Be like, hey, what are you going to do, Johnny? Hey, I'm going to come in and act like an idiot. And that's exactly what he did. I hate the name Mordecai as well. And my buddy had a parrot named Mordecai who he left on his porch who would spew racial epithets to people walking by.
So you loved the parrot?
Until somebody put a BB in his head. He was dead.
Shouldn't that make you like the name Mordecai?
No, I hate the name Mordecai.
Okay. Well, you can have your prejudice.
I also gotta say, the cast, this is an impressive cast.
This is a very impressive cast.
Gwyneth Paltrow, Paul Bettany, Johnny Depp, Olivia Munn. I mean, there's a couple other people now. I can't.
Is that impressive? These people haven't done anything in years.
But Ewan McGregor.
Just really angry.
They've
hate
been
this
in
movie.
huge things.
It's Punch TV worthy.
Have you seen this movie?
Mordecai?
Yes.
I've seen snippets of it.
Yeah, exactly.
My buddy at Lionsgate.
He saw the trailer and he already has this.
That's all.
I think the word of mouth on Mordecai is horrible.
It looks like a
It's horrible.
They're in damage control already.
It looks like a Mad TV skit.
So hard. There is so much advertising for this. There are billboards everywhere in LA, and it does have star power. So I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna make more than Black Hat. I don't think it's going to get good reviews.
I was in the theater the other day, and that trailer came on. Not a single giggle. A laugh, a chuckle, nothing. Everyone just looked at the screen like, what was that?
If this thing can make minus money, it would.
Okay.
I'd pay people not to see this.
No one was saying good things about The Wedding Ringer, and it made money because of Kevin Hart.
Of course.
There are people who are
Johnny
going
Depp's
to see
last
this
movie?
because of Johnny Depp, Into the Woods.
And, his last starring movie.
Transcendence.
Which was a bomb.
A bomb.
Transcendence is
This cost me my job.
But people saw it because of his name, and he still has a name. That's why he still makes like $1 million for 5 minutes in
this
the
thing
woods as a
looks
favor.
It literally looks like a Mad TV sketch. I won't even give it an SNL sketch. It's that bad. It looks like a Mad TV sketch.
Mordecai's going to end up like Mordecai the Parrot. Dead.
All right, let's move
All right,
on.
our last movie coming into the box office. It's going to be reaching our specialty box offices with this limited release of Cake.
Now, do you know a lot about this film, Sarah? Because I saw a quick trailer for it. I know there's a lot of buzz with Jennifer Aniston, like maybe going to get an Oscar nom, which
And then she didn't.
I was surprised because I never really know Jennifer Aniston to give those kind of performances.
Yeah, this was a breakout thing for her career. A lot of people were rallying. Honestly, I think that out of everyone this award season, I think she probably campaigned the hardest to get nominated.
Yeah, she had no makeup
She
on.
was at she.
No makeup on.
Well, there's a big story
It's
about
a-
this movie.
There's a huge story about this movie. It's about a woman who I believe deals with what's it called, chronic pain.
Yeah, fibromyalgia.
She's
Something
just
like that.
very.
Okay.
It's
know
another
this.
made-up chronic pain thing.
She does do the movie with no makeup, but she was going to Q&As endlessly. They were doing this
Yeah.
everywhere with
But
screenings
there's a little known
for the
fact.
press. Like, she was pushing hard to get noticed for this.
I wonder how she even got attached to this movie because.
No, here's what happened. I got the story to that.
Okay, go ahead.
She's notorious for not reading her scripts and just going by what the agent says, like, hey, Jen, this is perfect for you. And she's like, all right, I'll do it. So she finally gets a script and, like, seen, like, the front page that said Cake on it. So she figured that it was going to be about, an
Like
overweight.
Betty Crocker or something?
Like an overweight lady eating cake. So she put on 25 pounds before the shoot, came to the set, and the director's like, what are you doing?
This is not
basically-
Jennifer
This is
Aniston we
called a
hired.
lie.
Yeah, no, it delayed production 3 weeks.
Once again, this is called a lie.
She had to go in, like, the
For
sauna.
those of you who don't know what a lie sounds like, Finstock.
Where do you get these sources, Finstock?
I don't know. I'm dealing with a lot.
It sounds believable. I mean,
he's having suspicion.
her titles for her movies are very simple. We're the Millers, The Good Girl, Breakup.
Cake.
She probably
Friends.
goes, Friends. It
Friends.
sounds like she saw Cake.
She's going back to the single word titles.
She saw
As
Cake and was
well.
like, oh, it's a movie about cake.
Yeah, there you go.
Not at all. She definitely knew what the material was. But she did campaign hard, and I think people will see this movie just because there's a lot of buzz about it. It didn't get the Oscar nod. People say she's being snubbed. It's not going to make the type of money that I think Still Alice will make, because that one did get an Oscar nod and does have Julianne Moore, and she's just known for being phenomenal.
Yeah, she's going to win that.
But those are our upcoming films, so now we can get into our predictions for next week.
Well, if we're going into predictions, let's just say I don't think any of those movies are going to put a dent.
No, I almost went top. I should have went 5 for 5 last week. I gotta get my holidays down.
He's just beating himself up right now.
Yeah.
You are definitely. I've never seen you beat yourself up.
Well, I gotta pay more attention to things.
Wow.
And
Okay.
I gotta be Tom.
It's okay.
You got to be
You
Tom.
can take it easy on yourself for a little.
Okay.
It's okay.
Gotcha.
I think that everyone forgives you for not being 100% correct.
Okay.
You still won.
I did.
It's okay.
This is gonna be a tough week though. Too.
Okay. Let's get into this week. Does that mean you want to start? Or do you want me to have JTE start?
No, I don't want JT to start. I think I want him to take like notice of what I do first, so maybe he could change us up.
Thanks. Mr. Tragedy.
Yeah. Number 5, I'm gonna go with The Boy Next Door.
Okay.
I think people are gonna see this movie. Just for the simple fact, Jennifer Lopez. I mean, she hasn't been out in something in a while. She's semi-sexy. I mean, you're gonna probably see side boob. There's gonna be a couple of good things here.
Okay.
4, I'm gonna go with Taken.
Again.
Yeah.
Holding on to the 4 spot. You
Yeah.
know it's another week has gone by.
Yeah. I
You
know.
know that last time it dropped 62%.
Yeah, but it's gonna stay now. Now it's gonna even out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you're gonna see The
Even-
Wedding Ringer at number 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna drop a lot. Nobody wants to see this anymore.
Okay. Well, I'm
Also, I
curious to
do
hear.
think people will want to see Paddington. I'm gonna put Paddington at 2, probably by a couple of $100,000 over Wedding Ringer, just like it beat Wedding Ringer beat it by a
Are
couple
you
$100,000.
reading your list from last week?
It's close.
Okay.
And obviously, American Sniper is going to be it's going to do another $70-80 million.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna be that high? 70, 80?
It's going to be close to that. I mean, I'm telling you, people are going to see this. Wow. It's the rewatchability factor on this, and it's the curiosity factor.
It's a snowball effect. Also, the fact that it made 90 million.
Yes.
That's all people are hearing.
That's the curiosity effect.
It's gonna do well. My number one pick is staying the same as you. But JTE, your turn.
All right. Well, listen, I'm not underestimating America ever again. Number one is American Sniper.
Yes.
I think
we are all in agreement.
And the thing is, I'm looking at this list, and I can't put any of these new movies. I don't think any of them are really going to break the top 5, except for what Finstock mentioned, the new J-Lo movie. I will put that at number. No, I'm going to keep Wedding Ringer at number 2.
Also, I just want to throw this out there. We didn't talk about it in our upcoming films, but Strange Magic is also coming out, which is a George Lucas animated film.
Oh yeah.
But isn't it very limited?
It's very limited.
No. January 23rd, 2,700 theaters.
That many theaters? Well, let me tell you something.
Oh boy.
It's got no heat coming in.
No, I don't even know it was out.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Paddington's gonna wipe that off of.
Yes.
So number 2, I'm sticking with The Wedding Ringer. I think a lot of people want laughs. They're gonna stick with that. Number 3, Paddington. Number 4, The Girl Next Door.
Wow.
And 5, Taken 3.
Ooh. So you think? Okay, that's better than last week. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Listen, if it wasn't for American Sniper, I wouldn't have been that bad.
Has anyone seen Paddington?
No, but it's been great reviews. The Schmoes gave it a really good
I'm
review.
just wondering if Strange Magic's in the previews.
Who's it? Yeah, but it's like Sarah Michelle Gellar's in Strange Magic.
The only thing
she hasn't been in a good movie since like I Know What You Did Last Summer.
An animated film. It is kind of along the lines of Book of Life, where it's like a modern musical. They take like modern songs and put music, and a George Lucas film.
Yeah,
they just haven't advertised for it.
It's probably been sitting on the shelf
all right,
for like since
fine.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Fine. All right.
All right, go ahead, Sarah.
Number 1, American Sniper. I'll agree with you all there. I'm gonna switch out Wedding Ringer for Paddington at number 2. I'm sticking with it.
No,
I'm sticking with it.
We're thinking close.
Just because I don't think Wedding Ringer did that well. I think that it was. I mean,
it barely got 2.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stick with Paddington. Also, it was a $2 million difference, so I think that could easily be flip flopped.
But can I just say one thing? Wedding Ringer has been getting a lot of good word of mouth among the public. Like friends of mine who've seen it are telling their friends it's funny to go check it out.
What public?
Just the people I hang around with.
Public supermarket in Florida?
Yes. I'm just saying, it's got good word of mouth, which you can't underestimate that.
Okay.
Go ahead, Sarah. Sorry.
Fine.
I'm not saying to change it.
I'm really not liking this weekend.
He wants you to lose, Sarah. I think he's trying to sway your vote.
American Sniper, Paddington, Wedding Ringer. Number 4, Boy Next Door.
Okay.
You and Roxy gonna check that out, or?
I'm just betting that all your fans are gonna go see it.
Me and Finstock will be in the theater next door.
Number 5. Honestly, I mean, Taken 3 dropped 62%. I think it's gonna drop down to at least 8. So it's whether or not Mordecai makes 8. I mean, you know what? I want to be different than you guys. I'm gonna say Mordecai.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. You think people are gonna actually see this movie?
I don't think they're gonna like it. I think that the people are gonna see it for who's in it.
Let me tell you.
I mean, all of them have their own demographic. Gwyneth Paltrow, Johnny Depp, Olivia Munn. Like, people, they have a good following.
I think older people who don't know anything about movies, that just see the names on the billboard, might wander into it.
Yeah, in China.
I think it needs to make. I think it needs to make 10, 9, 10.
You're probably right.
Black Hat, though. Man.
I mean, unfortunately, you're probably right, but I just think, I mean, it's so dumb.
But it needs to make 10.
Do you really think? Do you honestly think that people are like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna go wait online to watch Mordecai"? This is my movie.
Well, there's not gonna be a line.
I know.
That's a good point. There's not going to be a line.
There's going to be nothing.
If there's going to be a line, then yes, I'm definitely right. All right, so those are our predictions, guys. Let us know yours. Let us know what you think about the show. We love you as fans, so please comment on us, rate us, go to Facebook, subscribe, do all those wonderful things that we love you for.
Rate and review.
Rate and review. It's
Correct.
important.
Sarah, where can they find you on Twitter?
That's funny.
She's going to get close to it.
Yeah, I guess that is the bet. That is what people rallied for, is that I have to get a Twitter. If someone else wins 5.
And then I get your name tattooed on my neck. But, yeah.
That I wanna
Roxy's.
see. All right, Finstock, where can they find you on Twitter?
The
bud?
initials.
At Bob Finstock.
RSSR.
For now, yeah.
And I'm at Schmoes JTE. I'm engineering today, but I will be back next week on that table.
We miss you. I need you here, JT.
I know you need the buffer.
Come
now.
back.
Separation anxiety.
It is. This is very far. All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Poof.
Keep watching those numbers.
From the Popcorn Talk Network, the online broadcast network for movie talk, and the Schmoes Know, this is Box Office Breakdown. Information and commentary on weekly movie box office. From producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, Christian Harloff, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network, we would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit popcorntalk.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network.